All right, this is a cabin tour of 10025. This is a deluxe balcony here on board the MSC Seaside. As you first come in, go ahead and stick your card right in there. That powers up the room. So as you come in, a couple coat hangers, and of course on the back of the door, we have the general muster station information. Here right below is going to be the power switch for the entire room. And of course, if you look here, so if you're ready for them to make up the room rather than the old school little cards to hang on the thing, on the door handle, make up room, do not disturb, or nothing. So good to keep that in mind. We have the good old handy dandy thermostat. And of course, this is the bathroom light. We'll get to the bathroom here in just a moment. So as you first come in, of course, a nice large mirror. And then a big desk here with a mirror as well. Ignore the couch. We're kind of the people that live out of their suitcases for a couple of days rather than unpacking because this is a 3-day cruise, but a nice large couch nonetheless. Some of the rooms do come with a bed where it actually folds out, or it can be created into a bed. So depending on the stateroom category, you may end up with a bed as a couch. Or that third bed at least should end up being a couch. So here we go. Nice large closet with a lot of drawers and of course hangers as well to hang up your things. And then of course the safe, just to put all your valuables away. Again, ow. Nice big couch. Of course the desk. One nice thing I like is that this can fold out or pull out at least into a table. That way you don't really have to have a large table sitting in the middle of your room. That never gets used. Of course, you have a trash bin here that you can actually divide up your different types of waste. Plastics, cardboard, random stuff. Just kind of go into the different little slots there. And of course, a mini bar. This is not included in your cruise fare, so if you take anything out of here, this will cost you money. So keep that in mind. But unless it does come pre-filled, some cruise lines do not fill these up for you, but here on MSC they do. But again, don't take anything unless you plan on paying for it. So, ice maker, or not an ice maker, but an ice bucket. And of course, a telephone, just in case you need it. This is for the mirror lights. You've got two USB-A ports, and as well as, I almost stuck my finger in there. That would have been quite shocking. You have 2 regular ports, 2 Europeans. And of course, that's just the phone line there. And then here we go into the beds. Typically will come as a king-size bed, but can be divided up into 2 twin size. So just depending on how your preferences are, you can split these up or have them together. These nightstands come with little cubbies. And of course, if it's put together, this would be on the outside. So here with the beds, and then you also have a little night light as well. And then this is the master switch for the entire room. And then if you come over here, you don't get the master switch on this side, but you do get a USB port. Actually, this is the master switch. So I lied there. Great. Coming on out into the balcony, there's a light switch for the balcony if you want to light on out there. Not that I ever really intend to use one, but you gotta unlock that first. Nice, big, large balcony out here on board the MSC Seaside. 2 nice chairs and the ottoman to rest your feet. This does have the superstructure of the ship as part of the balcony instead of the glass panel, just because we are so far forward here. So typically there will be a glass panel here, but you got a great view, of course, of Little Key, the new yacht club island that they're currently under construction with. But you get a great view down the side of the ship. And again, we are pretty far forward. You can see that is the bow of the ship. And it kind of have a cool thing with the propeller there. So great views, fantastic vibes. And of course, last, but certainly not least, let's head on into the throne room. Not quite as large as the Norwegian Luna's shower that we had last time, where we fit several people in there at once, for science purposes, of course. Sink works, nice big sink. Of course, you got yourself the hand soap is in this little dispenser here. 2 cups, some shelves to put your belongings, 2 towel racks, and a shower with your shampoo and your body wash. A little rack, just in case you bring your stuff from home. Detachable shower head. And of course, if you need to hang up your stuff, you got a little line to carry across for your drying racks. Of course, and we have the toilet with a good suck. That'll do it for today's cabin tour of 10025 here on board the MSC Seaside. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know that you enjoyed today's video and you found this useful by hitting that like button down below. And of course, subscribe to follow along all of the upcoming MSC Seaside content that we have here on board this ship, as we will be next doing a full deck-by-deck tour from top to bottom, just zigzagging our way all the way through this amazing ship, showing you all of what this ship has to offer. Thank you again so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.